Hello, my name is Darren Mitchell and I'm a member of police staff working within National System Support, which is a part of the Chief Data Office based in Glasgow, primarily supporting police systems including the criminal history system and the Police National Computer across the UK. I have been a member of the Scottish LGBTI Plus Police Association since I started with Police Scotland around 4 years ago. I have to admit that coming into an organisation such as Police Scotland, there's a degree of anxiety about revealing your orientation. For me, there was perhaps a perception of a very masculine working environment and perhaps a culture of don't ask, don't tell. I was therefore unsure if I should or shouldn't join the association itself. However, surrounded by support from previous colleagues, I decided to go ahead and haven't regretted it since. I'm glad to say that support from previous and current colleagues has only grown over time, and if anything now I appreciate that the association such as this is allowed to exist within Police Scotland. I have been able to participate in events such as the Glasgow Pride March, representing the force, making the public aware in a very high profile way that the force looks for the inclusion of all backgrounds, not only just LGBTI+. The association is open to police staff like me or serving or retired officers across the force, providing support in LGBTI+ matters, arranging social opportunities and providing input and action for equality matters relating to the organisation, which in a way links to why I'm here today speaking to you all. As the association heads into its 30th anniversary year celebrations, I want to reflect on some of the changes we see for the LGBTI+ community and how that links into my day job. One of the significant changes I've been involved in relates to when homosexual acts, which in legislation only referred to men, were decriminalised for those 21 and over in England and Wales in 1967. It took more than a decade for Scotland to follow this lead with the Criminal Justice Scotland Act of 1980. However, limitations which still applied within the legislation meant that to kiss or perhaps even hold hands in public with your partner was actually seen as an offence, which could lead to a conviction. Legislation continued to change into the mid-1990s to enshrine equality, and also as a result of society becoming more progressive and willing to challenge social attitudes. In order to try and resolve some of the historical injustices in our society, in October 2019, the Scottish Government, under the Historical Sexual Offences Pardons and Disregards Scotland Act of 2018, easy for me to say, pardoned all those convicted of homosexual acts between consenting adults before 1980 and opened applications for the removal of convictions no longer part of the statute book and deemed an injustice, such as the ones I mentioned earlier. More information around this process can be found on the gov.scot link provided with the video. On the 11th of December 2019, which just so happened to be my birthday, after many hours of work completed by my own management, including support from other policing colleagues, I felt very privileged to be given the opportunity to be the first member of my team to process a removal of a historic conviction from national systems. As a man who identifies to be gay as well, to be able to do this felt like making a contribution that started to right some wrongs from the past, but also that I may be helping someone on a very direct level, even just a little bit, by removing that information. To know that they no longer have a conviction for simply wanting to share moments with someone they love and in which society and lawmakers at the time told them was wrong. By no means are we at the end of the road for LGBTI+ equality, with plenty of work to be done. However, I feel we're headed in the right direction within Police Scotland, within the wider LGBTI+ community, and overall I'm glad to have been part of this journey so far. As I say, please look at the link for more information with the video, and thank you for listening.